You see your feet there?
Yes.
Tell me, describe them to me. Have you got shoes on your feet?
I've got sandals on.
Sandals. What colour are your sandals?
Brown, leather.
Brown. And as you look at the ground around you, see what you're stood on. Describe it to me.
I'm on slabs.
You're on slabs. Very good. And now that you're in this energy field, you're going to be able to connect with your whole body and just have a knowing. And tell me, do you feel that you're male or female?
Male.
You're male. And I want you to just be the observer of this male and describe to me what you're wearing.
My legs are bare.
Mm-hmm.
I've got strips, brown leather strips. Leather, yeah, brown.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got a breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
It's really shiny and gold.
Wonderful.
And I've got a helmet on.
You've got a helmet on?
Yep, and it's the same colour as the breastplate.
Wonderful.
And I've got a spear in my hand.
A spear. Tell me, is it day or night where you are?
It's day.
It's daytime. Mm-hmm. In a moment I'm going to tap you on the forehead, and when I tap you on the forehead, you're going to tell me how old you are. 3, 2 and 1. What numbers come
I'm
to mind?
32.
You're 32. Very good. As a 32-year-old male, you'll know what people call you in that life. What's your name?
I'm having a job to tell you, really. I know it begins with a D.
D.
Because I'm a Roman soldier.
You're a Roman soldier. Mm-hmm.
I want to say drag. I think you'd call us Douglas.
Douglas.
Yeah.
If
in
I say Douglas,
yeah,
does that
resonate
yes. with you?
But that's not quite it because
Yeah.
I'm Roman.
Mm-hmm. So you're a 32-year-old man, a Roman soldier. Tell me, I want you to expand your awareness and tell me what country you're in at this moment.
I'm in Rome.
You're in Rome. Mm-hmm. And in a moment I'm going to tap you on the forehead, and when I tap you on the forehead, you'll see some numbers, and this is the year that you lived in Rome. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1. What year is it?
1840.
1840. Douglas, take a look around now. Are you inside or outside?
I'm stood outside.
You're outside, yeah. Do you feel that you're on your own, or can you sense others with you?
I'm protecting people.
Oh, right, very interesting. You say people. Who are these people?
I'm protecting the princess.
The princess. Mm-hmm. And is that your job?
Yeah.
What's the name of this princess?
Sylvia, Celeria, Silver.
Sylvia Celeria. Just so that I can Google it later. And tell me, on this day, why are you protecting her? Is it a particular day? A particular event?
No, it's my job.
It's your job. Mm-hmm. So you'd say that you're stood on some slabs. Take a look around and describe the area.
Well, it's like a big square.
Okay.
And the palace, I'm looking at it from the side view. And it's got big round pillars.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she's in there.
Yeah.
And there's all these people in the square. And they're chanting. And she's just coming out. But I've got to walk up these steps to her
Right.
because that's my job. But there's men in the same uniform as me on the other side of her. Yeah.
Very good. Is she the only person that you protect?
She's the only one there, but she's pretty.
Mm-hmm. So why are these people chanting then? Is there a particular event going on?
I think there's a, yes, I think there is.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's about to get married.
Well, let's be an observer of that scene then. And as you follow that scene forward now, going forward to the next scene, describe to me what you see.
These people are in the square, but we're looking down on them.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't see who she's going to marry yet. She's stood there, long dark hair, in a white gown. She's really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Makes up beautiful.
Well, what I want you to do, Douglas, is, as the eyes are the windows to the soul, I want you to look into her eyes. And as you connect with her eyes, mind to mind and soul to soul, you'll just have a knowing if she's in your life today.
Yes, she is.
Who is she?
She's Kelly.
Kelly. How wonderful. Very good. And as I tap you on the arm now, I just want to take that emotion away so that you can carry on with your journey. So see this scene unfold now and describe her suitor.
It's about, let me just have a look at you. He's about 5'10", 5'11", and he's slim.
5'10", very tall.
Yeah, and he's got dark hair. He's quite handsome.
Yeah. And you'll just have a sense as to how you feel about him. Do you think it's a good match?
I like him.
You like him?
I like him.
Very good. Tell me, Douglas, do you have a family in that life?
No.
You don't have any of your own family?
No.
And do you live in the palace there?
Yeah. I've got a room in the palace.
Mm-hmm. So you have no mother or father or siblings?
No. My parents have passed on.
They have passed on. So now we've got a picture of that scene in 1840 where Celeria is getting married to a handsome prince. I want you to close that scene just as if you were flicking the switch of a remote control.
Okay.
And I want you to allow your mind to drift and wander, just drifting forward in the same timeline. And I want you to go to the next significant time in that life when something is happening to you. So flicking the switch of that remote control, allow your mind to go drifting, floating forward through time and space, making your way to the next significant event. Very good. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and when I get to 1, I want you to be at that next event. So when you're ready, 3, drifting closer and closer now to that scene, 2 and 1. Be there now. Tell me, Douglas, how old are you now?
I'm 34.
You're 34. Describe to me what's happening in this scene.
I can see huts.
Huts.
I'm not very well off.
You're not very well off, so are you not with the princess anymore?
No, I've stepped away from her.
Uh-huh. Why did you need to step away from the princess?
Because I would have liked to have married her.
Oh, right. So emotionally it was too much for you?
Yeah.
I see. So what happened to you when you stepped away? Where did you go? Describe this place where these huts are.
They're like made of wood, twigs, thatch. That's it, thatched.
Mm-hmm. And are you still in Rome there?
I am.
You're still in Rome?
Yeah.
Do you know the village that you're in then? There?
Yeah. It's Florence.
Florence. Mm-hmm. And as you look around this area, tell me, are there other people there?
Yeah, but there's not very many.
Mm-hmm. And do you live alone there, Douglas?
I do, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Take a look around at these people and tell me, is there anyone that you're more affiliated to than any of the others?
They dress like monks.
Mm-hmm. Describe their clothing then. What colour is it?
Dark brown.
Uh-huh.
Like sacking.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know whether they're like a cult
Mm-hmm.
sort of village.
If I say that this is a cult, does that resonate with you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah? And have you chosen to be part of this cult?
Yeah.
Take a look at yourself. Are you dressed the same?
No, I've still got my uniform on.
Mm-hmm. So what is your role in that place then?
I'm going to protect them now.
Oh, so you protect... Are they monks, you say?
Yeah, they seem like that. But there are ladies there as well.
Uh-huh. So what's the purpose of this cult then?
Although I called it a cult, it's like it's like a village, but they're all very, very close, these people,
Mm-hmm.
and live very, very simple. And the ground is ever so hard.
The ground is hard.
Yeah.
Tell me, why have you brought me to this particular scene? What's happening at this particular time?
Because my sister lives there.
Oh, so you have a sister.
Yeah.
Is she your older sister or younger sister?
She's older.
She's older. So let's go and visit your sister. See yourself there now in your mind's eye, drifting and floating towards your sister until you can see her in front of you. What do you call her? What's her name?
Helen.
Helen. As you look at Helen, I want you to look at her eyes. What colour are her eyes?
They're like a green.
Mm-hmm. And the eyes being the windows to the soul. I want you to connect with those eyes and go deep within that soul, mind to mind and soul to soul, and tell me, has she been in your life this time? Who is she?
She is my sister.
She's your sister today. Mm-hmm. So you've gone back to family then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else significant about this scene?
There's a dog barking.
Uh-huh. So what is happening then if the dog is barking?
It's
Fast forward.
barking at me
Uh-huh. And why is that?
because I've got this uniform on.
Mm-hmm. Just go forward with that scene and tell me what happens next.
They're going to cook me a meal.
Take a look at that meal and describe to me what kind of food is it that you're eating.
Stew.
Uh-huh. That's very good. Is there anything else about that scene that we need to know about?
There's a fire in the middle. And these huts around, they're in a circle.
Yeah.
And there's a fire, and it's an open fire, and it's got this cooking pot, and they're staying there for me.
So you're now part of that community?
Yeah.
So you've made your way from the princess to a different community?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do now, Douglas, is I want you to close that scene once more. So see yourself closing that scene and allow your mind to drift and float forward. Drifting, floating forward to another time when something is happening. 3, 2 and 1. Be there now. How old are you now, Douglas?
I'm 36.
You're 36. So, are you in the same place?
Yeah, they're still there.
Mm-hmm.
The village.
So why have you brought me to this particular scene, Douglas? Just look around and describe to me.
Because I can go back there and feel safe.
You feel safe. Mm-hmm. So have a look around and tell me what's happening at this particular moment.
They're just going about their business. There's carts and horses, and they're not threatened by me in my uniform.
So you've got
They've
a
seen me
sense of
before.
peace.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else about to happen?
No.
No. Well, what I want to do, Douglas, now, I want you to move from that scene and I want you to take me to the last day of that life so that we can evaluate that life. So as you close that scene now, just allow your mind to take you towards the last day of that life where you'll be able to see things clearly, speak to me clearly. 3, 2 and 1. Be there now. How old are you now, Douglas?
37.
You're only 37 years old. So tell me, are you on your own?